From question number 51, there is a lot of question here. Do with structure says true or false? So I'm gonna do this question. Please subscribe me or share. I began it. I started. Let me begin. Okay, say that true or false. Question number 51 says social model is focused on environmental shortcoming of lack of access, education, communication, information of disability. This direct definition of social model. So the answer is true. The answer is what? True. Directly questions for social model from your modules. I bring for you. So social model is focused on environmental shortcoming of lack of accessing education, communication, information of disability. Question 52 says medical model focused on removing barriers and the value of diversity. This model is social model, not medical model. This which is concerned about removing barriers and the value of diversity is social model. So the answer for this is false. Diagnosis or labeling is medical model for expressing diversity. This is correct. This is directly true. So the answer is true. The answer is true. Social model says society is unchanged. That is no. This definition is what? For this definition, medical model says society is unchanged. Social model says what? This society is evolved. So the answer for this answer is what? It is false. Question 55. Use of drugs, use of alcohol, use of tobacco, use of toxic metal, and poverty, malnutrition, disease, pregnancy, childhood illness, and accident, falling, drowning, car accident is the cause of inaccessible environment. There is no. That is environmental causes. Not inaccessible environment. So the answer is accessible. So for this question, to be false. Directly false. Lack of question number 56 has that lack of education, healthy social opportunities, and the pure design infrastructure is cause of environmental. This is cross each other with question number 55 with question number 56. So lack of education, healthy social opportunity, and the pure design infrastructure cause of environmental. There is no inaccessible environment. It is cross each other. So the answer is false. The past event, the people was believed as punishment from God, and now also is believed as punishment from God. Now it's not acceptable, but the past event is acceptable. So the answer is says for a look. Past event is true, and false say true, which is equivalent with it is false. So the answer is what? It is false. Question 58 says Hearing impairment can be divided into blindness and low vision. Blindness and low vision relating to the eye, not relating with ear or hearing. So the answer is directly false. 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 So false. This question is false. Harding of hearing is difficult. Understanding speech with eye. That is in margin or margin of eyes with as no understand speech. What is it? It is deaf. Deaf is difficult. Understanding speech with eye. So the answer is what? It is false. It is false. Hard of hearing can communicate with sign language. Sign language always in what? In deaf, not hard of hearing. And hearing aids. This may be hearing aids, but not sign language during hard of hearing. Hard of hearing, we can use sign language, but we use hearing aids. So the answer is false. False. Question number 61 says, blindness is totally or partially inability to see. This is correct still. But some people may still not perceive light and the shape color. This false. So the answer is people believe or perceive the blindness that is observed or perceived the light and the shape or color. So the answer for this question is not perceive, it is perceive light and the shape color. Therefore the answer is this false. That is a disorder in basic psychological process involved in understanding and using of language, known as speech and the language impairment. Disorder basic psychological process involving in understanding and the use of language, known as is never speaking and the language impairment. Use of understand. So this is specific learning language disorder, not speech and language impairment. So the answer is false. 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 For this specific learning disorder basic psychological process involved in understanding use of language, known as speech and language never cannot be the answer. So the answer is false. Question 33 says the result of listening, thinking, speaking, reading, writing, spelling, and the math impairment is what is it? Language impairment. Language impairment is this vocabulary, this structure of sentence, uses of what? Social languages, and so on. And here, result of listening, thinking, speaking, reading, writing, spelling, and the math is there is speaking language or impairment. Speaking impairment is the result of listening, thinking, speaking, reading, writing, and spelling. Math impairment in language impairment. So the answer is no language, but speaking impairment language is false. So the answer is speech. So the answer is false. Question 64 says, is the table with interpret sound is what is visual, never visual. It is already perceiving disorder. So the answer is false. Directly. Which is released for question. I'm wrong. So something went wrong. So it's false. Question 65. Trivial attaching meaning to word is languaging portion. This is true. Directly. It's true. Here is true. Specific learning disability can affect communication of speech and language impairments. Specific learning disability can affect communication of speech and language impairment. This is now speech and language impairment. The disability can affect. There is false. The last one is what? 67. Trivial interprets that what is seen, what is conveyed by the eye to hand, test the already positive sound, already getting sound, visual, so that is false. Okay guys, thank you for following me. Please subscribe again, subscribe, thank you. Subscribe አድርጉት አትጎዱ። ለማስረዳት እየሞከርኩ ነው። ትንሽም ብትሆን ፕሊዝ አመሰግናለሁ ስላዳመጣችሁኝ። ፕሊዝ ለሞከራ ትንሽ ያየነውን ለማስረዳት ጥረት አድርጌያለሁ። ሰብስክራይብ አድርጉት። ሰብስክራይብ አድርጉት። ሰብስክራይብ እናመሰግናለን። አንብቡት። ከዚህ ውጪ ጥያቄ አይወጣም። የምሬን ነው። ጥያቄ አይወጣም ከዚህ ውጪ ማለት ነው። ዩኒዋን እንደምን ሁሉም ኖት ኮንሰፕቱን አውጥቼ ጨርሻለሁ። ከዚህ ውጪ ምንም አትጠብቁ። ፕሊዝ ጋይስ ፎሎ ላይክ አድርጉ፣ ሰብስክራይብ አድርጉ። አመሰግናለሁ። ኔክስት እንገናኝ።